Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerds and nerdettes, we are covering Operation Flashpoint Red River for review today, and I gotta tell you, this is yet another tactical shooter that has not blown my skirt up. I hate to say it because I'd much rather have a decent tactical shooter, but unfortunately, Red River is not doing it either. Pretty sad, but it has to be said. The graphics are not the greatest. a lot of void, to be quite honest with you. I mean, the terrain, I understand it's Afghanistan, but you know what? Quite frankly, I've seen better pictures online. It's just depressingly void of anything worth a good mention. They try and keep it realistic, which they should with a tactical shooter. However, first off, your NPC, well, the AI for your NPCs are absolutely atrocious. I mean, it happens in almost every first-person shooter or tactical shooter, but they need to literally realize what they're doing wrong and actually program some decently functioning NPC AI. It's got a lot of little bugs in it. Again, the visuals are just kind of... It's kind of sloppy. It's kind of... how would I put it? It seems a little half-assed. I mean, I played... what was it? Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising right when it came out, and that one was still a little iffy as far as I was concerned. But it's one of those situations where they didn't learn from any of the mistakes that they made with Dragon Rising. You can't even use vehicles in order to move about. The command system for trying to command the rest of your squad is clunky. It's annoying. It's one of those things that I just don't care to use. There's... I don't want to say too much going on. It's just too much to try and... It's too much to try and do without having that AI being somewhat... Or the NPC AI be somewhat... I guess you would say smart. If they were a little bit smarter, it'd be a lot better. You spend a good majority of your time healing yourself and also healing your squad mates, which is, you know, somewhat realistic, I will admit. But, I mean, come on. It's... I don't want to sit there and have a first aid kit out all the time. You can't do it on the move. There's... It's just completely and utterly annoying. The scenarios itself are too cookie cutter for me. I mean, it's... We've done them all before. It's the same crap with a different title tacked onto it. I mean, they haven't gotten innovative at all. I mean, it's just constant repeat and repeat and repeat. I don't know what their situation is or what they're doing, but if they're having issues like this, by all means, go out and find yourself some actual grunts that spent a lot of time in the military and have them on as advisors. Because I've definitely seen a lot more varied action than this. I hate to say it, but it pretty much seems like this is a... this is essentially a dumbed-down version of Arma. And it's still got clunky controls, just like Arma, which is baffling, and just, I don't know what the hell they were going after. I mean, they really need to step up to the plate or just leave it at home. Now, generally, I don't really put a lot of effort into grading voice acting, but this one, considering I hail from a military background, this one just irritates me, because apparently that's what we all sound like. And anybody who's played this game, which kind of defeats the purpose of watching a review, But anybody that has played this game knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's a lot of crap as far as I'm concerned, especially with their thought of how we talk and, you know, how we communicate amongst each other, especially in a combat. All in all, let me try and break this down for you. The easiest, simplest, quickest way I can. It's got piss poor NPC AI, meaning your rifle team or your comrades, however you want to put it. The ballistic characteristics are completely shoddy. It is essentially a rucksack simulator, and for any of those of you who have not been around anybody in the military, that is essentially a marching or a hiking simulator. There are no vehicles except for the one that you can ride in the back end, and even then it's overrated and way too long, when all you have to do is listen to this guy yap, yap, yap the entire time. It is a sad excuse for a sandbox game. I mean, just the levels suck. They need help. Serious help. Graphics are subpar. There's numerous bugs and glitches throughout the entire thing. The voice acting is laughable. The controls are abysmal. And to beat all, it is a Microsoft, well, it has a Microsoft Live integration, which means it forces you to sign into an account so you can just save the game on your local computer. Granted, I say computer because I played this on a computer. It's a first-person shooter. I stick with the computers as far as that's concerned. I stay away from consoles. But if I were to rate this, I'd probably give it about a 4 out of 10. Definitely not something that I would suggest spending money on. Go out and buy something better. I mean, seriously, the only thing I liked about this game was the opening sequence. That was pretty much about it. I spent a lot of time just running and walking and shooting crap that didn't want to fall over and what have you. But for now, that's all I have for this. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop them in the box below. Also, if you found this video informative at all, or if you like it, or what have you, hit the little thumbs up, the like button. And by all means, please, 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 hit the subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously. And on top of all that, it also lets you know whenever we kick out new videos and content of stuff like this. But without anything else to essentially bash this game with, I mean, I could sit here and go on and on and on, but it'll be like a 30-minute video, and I don't want to waste your time. Save your money, put it somewhere else where it's actually more beneficial. Do not buy Operation Flashpoint Red River. It's a joke. Granted, I know it's old, but hey, like I said, this channel reviews both new and old games, not just the new ones. But for now, I'm Ghost Gamer, and I am outta here.